Bing, bang, the bad bitch is back. Na, 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 she is back. Ay, the bad bitch is back. Hey. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Briante and I'm here to bring you joy, as well as knowledge, some entertainment, and a little bit of crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Bitches running wild.
So this is my very first YouTube video ever, and I am so excited to be here. Finally, people have been telling me to make a YouTube for like the longest time, but I'm stubborn and like to do things on my own time. But you know, I finally buckled down and just decided to make it happen. This channel is mainly going to be makeup. Obviously, I know y'all see this beat that we're going to get into in just a second, but it's also going to be a little bit of hair as well as some lifestyle. If that's what you're interested in, then subscribe as well as hit that notification bell so you don't miss any videos like this one. Okay, so I've already done my brows off camera, and then next I'm gonna go in with this Hard Candy Glamouflage concealer. I was using it as a eyeshadow base, and I want to say this is a first impressions, but that would be kind of, you know, ingenuine because I did it for a look that I filmed earlier, but I hated it. So I just wiped it off, deleted the footage, and now I'm starting fresh. But yeah, it performed pretty well. It made my shadows appear pigmented, which is what we all love. If you don't love it, then don't know what you're doing, sis.
What in God's name are you doing?
Hey y'all, voiceover Briante here. I just thought I'd hop on here quickly and tell y'all that unfortunately, the Shop Hush brand has been discontinued, like altogether, and I'm not sure if they're ever going to start back up or not. So yeah, just thought I'd come on here and clarify that, and sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, now back to the tutorial. I'm going to be using that in conjunction with my Crayon case matte book palette. I'm going to be using a couple colors out of here. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so I'm going to be starting off with like a half a pea size amount of this Glamouflage concealer. How is everybody doing, y'all? I know everybody is kind of like frustrated because of this damn quarantine because Miss Coronavirus wanted to come in and ruin our 2020. Like, this is supposed to be our year. Well, this is supposed to be my year, y'all. This is supposed to be the year that I get my shit together. And now that we've got that nice and, you know, laid down and buffed out. Shit. I'm gonna go in with a tiny pencil brush, and this is just a random pencil brush, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know now, none of my brushes are name brand. All of my brush sets are from Amazon and they work just the same. So I'm gonna go in with this forest green shade called Mod from the palette. God damn it. I know it's unsanitary, but I'm just using this palette for myself, but I got some fallout from the Mod shadow onto another shadow, and I just blew it. But I'm going to place that shade right here. The pigments, and I barely used any, y'all. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but don't be sleeping on these dupe palettes, y'all, on these cheap palettes, because some of them might surprise you. I'm gonna be packing this like right along my brow bone, only on the inner corner though. I'm gonna be taking my Crayon case palette in that light green on the top row, and I'm gonna be taking that on a slightly bigger dome pencil brush, and I'm gonna be packing that right above that Mod color. Okay, next I'm going to be taking a tapered blending brush from D.U.B. It's a brand from Amazon, and I'm taking that Dandelion Yellow on the top row of the Crayon case palette, and then we're just going to be blending everything together. Don't be scared to blend up into your brow, sis. Trust me. Shadow doesn't just stop at the lid. I'm sorry, shadow shadow doesn't just stop at the lid. Taking this flat brush, and I'm gonna be cutting like right where I place the shadows, and I'm gonna be angling the cut kind of up into my brow. I'm not gonna go into my brow, but I'm gonna angle it upwards. Like, just, you'll see, just watch. Okay, now that we've got our cut where we want it, I kind of just took the base and patted it out this way because I'm going to be putting shadow like right here on the other side of the cut. Same colors, same brushes, same order, nothing new. So we just going to speed through that. So how many of y'all have been watching the docuseries Tiger King on Netflix? Yeah, I promise us Oklahomans aren't all that crazy. I mean, we crazy, but drug exotic is just a different type of crazy.
I've had my days of coke, I had my days of drinking, I had my days of meth.
Leave a tiger emoji down below if y'all want me to do a commentary like series here on my channel about that show, because ooh baby. Y'all, my hometown's main street was at the end of episode 5. No, my town's main street was at the end of episode 5. So basically all of Netflix viewing world, or whoever's seen that series, has seen my town's main street. Let me stop being irritating and get back to blending. So I just took my flat brush and some more of that Glimmerflash concealer, and I cut the crease, but I winged it out. Not only that, but in the negative space where the two eyeshadow sections met, just took the angled brush and the beige and white shade mixed together out of the Crayon Case palette, and I just stamped it right in the negative space to set it. I changed my mind a little bit on the shadow part. Instead of doing like the whole psychedelic thing, I just took the shadow from the top to the bottom. I don't like how it was starting to look like a little eyeball, so maybe we'll do something like hypnotizing next time, y'all. But I'm just taking the pencil brushes, the blending brush, and then an angled brush to really make sure that the shadows are precise and the shape that I cut out. I'm gonna take that yellow and just stamp it on the outer part of this wing that I created. And now we're just gonna blend them together, kinda using the pencil brush first. And now using the tapered blending brush. Okay, now I'm just gonna take the edge of a makeup wipe and kind of clean up that wing part. Boom, cut, snatched, edges missing, wig in orbit. That's basically the eye look, so I'm going to do this one off camera, and I'm gonna hop back on and we're gonna move on to skin. Okay, now that we have both eyes done, we can move on to the face. But first, I'm gonna take one of my makeup wipes and I'm just gonna remove this fallout from up underneath my eye. Y'all, I was blending like there was no tomorrow. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's probably been a couple hours since the first part of this before I said, oh, let me do my other eye really quickly. It wasn't really quickly. Cause I blended, I stopped, you know, I sat, I chilled, I cooked. Well, I had some pizza and then I baked these butterscotch chip blondies. Yeah, they were heavenly. part of me wants to create like a cooking segment here on my channel. Like the stuff I cook and the stuff that I bake sometimes, y'all, I'm just like, wow, my mind. Just last week I made these pecan pie cookies. And I'm gonna go ahead and prime, and I'm gonna use my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer in Brittany Masato, aka Making Beauty MUA on Instagram. Got me hooked on this, y'all, because I saw that she uses it for her client makeup and for herself. So I was curious and I tried it one day and I ain't never looked back. It gives the skin such like a poreless, baby smooth, filtery finish, which, I mean, I hope it would. It's called baby skin. Okay, now we're gonna go into our skin application. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna do a different technique from what I normally do for my face, and I just recently saw Jackie Aina do this, so I want to try it really quickly. But first, I'm going to take a contour. I know this looks pretty dark, but I mean, you want to go kind of like a little deep for this type of foundation application. Oh my god, I love baby hair! Because we gotta snatch this double chin, sis. This ain't just baby weight anymore. This is like butterscotch blondie and Rocky Road cookie weight now. And tacos. Lots and lots of tacos. Now normally, when I contour, I would do my nose, but since this is a new technique and the nose can get pretty muddy, you know, we're gonna skip. Take one of my Malika Jaffrin flat top stippling brushes, and then we just gonna buff away. Now this is gonna look pretty crazy at first because we don't have any other product on our face, but that's okay because in the end it's all gonna come together. Looking like Rosa. Do come here. I mean, so far it's blending out the way that she explained, which I mean, I'm not too worried because, you know, I can kind of roll with the punches and make something out of a mistake when I'm doing my makeup. And also the good thing is that it's just makeup. You can wipe it off if you make a mistake. So now we're gonna go in with another shade. Oh, and by the way, I'm using the Ruby Kisses concealer, the brush on concealer. And I'm gonna take the shade medium beige, and then we're gonna conceal. I'm hoping this works out for me the way that I envisioned, because I don't know, I kind of want like not a lighter coverage, but I want to be able to use less product. And I've been seeing that the ones who snatch their face the best, they don't put foundation all over their face. Like for instance, Taylor Made Jane, she puts the products right where they need to go, and then she blends them all out into one layer, and it looks flawless every single time. So if it works for her, then we're gonna try it. Okay, and then we're just gonna let that sit. I actually like that it has a peachier undertone because it's gonna help to counteract the darkness from like my bags, because I'm a mom, okay? Sleep does not exist anymore. So yeah, it's gonna help counteract the darkness from my bags and from my little shadow mustache area. Okay, now that that's dried down just a tad bit, we're gonna take our damp beauty blender. Y'all, look at the edge on this beauty blender. I love products like this because not only can I blend out my concealer, but I can use it to, like, you know, carve out my contour and just chisel out that face. So I'm gonna start with my chin. Next, I'm gonna take this shade called Porcelain, and as you can see, I use it a lot. And I don't necessarily need this to dry down as much, so that's why I'm putting it right on top, right before I blend out my under eyes and right above my top lip. Okay. You see how that's blending out like pretty freaking flawlessly. I'm just going to be using the same foundation I'm going to be putting on my face, and it is the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation, and I'm in the shade M80 Caramel Beige. Okay, now I'm just going to take my packing brush and kind of blend out the edges of that. And if you're wondering where we're going to place the foundation, we're going to place it everywhere where the concealer and contour shades didn't go. Now we're just going to take that same Malika Jaffin brush and we're just going to blend everything out. Okay, Auntie Jackie. Not like she's ever steered me wrong, but dang. And my face feels like more lightweight, because I can definitely tell the difference in the amount of product. Okay, now I'm gonna go over everything with my sponge. I'm gonna be taking my Airspun in the shade Naturally Neutral, but I'm just gonna be taking it and dabbing it onto the back of my hand just to kind of get an even layer. And I'm basically gonna be setting all the places that we placed highlight. I'm just pressing in that powder because I'm not a baker. I don't bake. I'm just pressing that in. Okay. The finish looks pretty flawless, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I feel like the smaller amount of product really aids in helping everything look as light and airbrushed as possible, which I like. I'm going to be going on my nose, starting at the beginning of my brow. This is also going to help soften the brows in the front too. And boom, we bronzed, but we ain't done. I'm going to take that angled beauty blender once more and some more of the powder, and I'm going to chisel out underneath my bronzer. I have not done a look in about a month, to be honest, y'all. I suffer from depression, you know, so I'll just have like these spells where I feel like I'm stuck in a rut. I'm just unmotivated, just feeling pretty lazy. And I know if makeup is something that I love, then I should try to push forward with it to bring myself out of that. But not only that, but I had just been going through a lot lately. I had a lot on my plate. I oftentimes spread myself way too thin, way too thin. And I just had a lot of prior tasks stacked up that I felt like I had to complete first before I got to doing anything for myself. I really wanted to make my YouTube because people have been urging me to make YouTube for a long time. And I was kind of hesitant because not only was I a little nervous, but I was just, I was new to the whole editing thing, but I feel like I've gotten it down pretty well. So here I am on YouTube. I'm gonna brush that off and just kind of dust away that powder. Okay, I'm gonna move back into my eyes. So I'm gonna go back in with the Bad Habit Retro Love palette. I'm going to take that Mod shade once again. And I'm actually gonna take the same pencil brush and I'm just gonna pack it underneath my eyes. Maybe I should put just a little bit of powder, like underneath as a security blanket first. So 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna take a green cream liner and I'm gonna place that on my waterline to really bring everything together. And I'm just gonna be using like a lip brush from BS Mall, another Amazon brand. I love how the green brought everything together, y'all. Now I'm going to go back into the face and I'm gonna put a little bit of blush. I'm gonna go into this salmon pink and this peach color from the Maybelline palette, and I'm gonna use that to blush my cheeks and on my nose. So I'm gonna spray my face with the Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. Raining all my troubles away. Hey! Y'all, it's voiceover Briante yet again. So I started to feel like this video was getting a little long for my liking, so I sped through a lot of the face application. If you want to know what products I used, I will be sure to list them down in the description box. So yeah, again, back to the tutorial. Now I'm going to go back into that Retro Love palette and I'm gonna take the shade called Icon and I'm gonna put it on my inner corner. It is like a greenish gold color and I feel like that would be perfect for the look that we're going for right now. All I did was put on mascara and I put on lashes and then I tightlined the top of my lash line to make the lash band of my lashes look a tad bit darker. Okay, so for my lip combo, I just used a random beauty supply store brown lipstick and I applied it with a brush first just so I can get more precision and control. Now I'm gonna go in with my Crayon Case Hall Pass lip gloss in the shade Clean Kisses. This one's my favorite one, y'all. I love a good nude gloss. I'm gonna apply this with the brush first too, and then I'm gonna go in with the wand. I don't like staining my lip gloss wands because then it changes the overall color of the lip gloss and we can't have that. Okay, take this clip out, fluff the hair. Business. Please make sure to give me a thumbs up as well as subscribe and make sure that notification bell is turned on. A quick shout out to my girl Kiana Ray for sending me this clip as well as 2 others. Kiana Ray, she is not only a talented wig maker, hairdresser, entrepreneur, just makeup enthusiast, all around beautiful person, but she also sells lashes as well as accessories. So you guys check her out at Patron Winks on Instagram and tell her Briante sent you. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. I'm a little bit nervous, I'm not even gonna lie, but I hope that subsides with all the content that I hope to bring to y'all. If you like this video and are looking forward to more content, make sure you come back every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6:30 to see more. If you have any suggestions for any looks, feel free to leave them down below. My name is Briante and I enjoy sharing my passion and personality with the world. Bye!